After Tommy punches Louis, the prefects are showing up, boom boom boom, like there's literally a whole squad of them, and Arthur, Fletcher, and Finley hold back Tommy. Then out of the blue, a boy in white and blue uniform wearing a head boy badge from the Westermish school. His name is Jason Rose. He is known for his dominance, his corruption, his fame, his presence. Basically, he's known for being the best of the best. And his name is very popular. Like for the island corruption within the high schools, there's the McGee family. And for the BPSC, there's the Rose family. He comes in looking well pissed off. He shouts and he says, "Enough! I am done with this disgrace." Everyone immediately shuts up and they allow him to speak. So here's Jason in front of literally thousands of students from 1,000 different schools, and he tells them that Louis is no more the head of the BPSC, and he continues to say that Louis is out, and yeah, they've actually broken ties with that prestigious Swiss school. So there's chaos. Everyone's arguing, everyone's shouting, stuff is being thrown. Right. Stuff is being thrown. It's just chaos. And then Jason says something. He says that there's a dual holder meeting at 1 in the morning. So that every dual holder must come or else they die. So Arthur, being a dual holder, he has to go to that meeting. So the meeting ends. The group tries to calm Tommy down while Arthur goes to the meeting. He has to go through biometric like security before he enters the room. He goes through and the machine says, "Welcome, Arthur H. McLaren." And he's in the meeting, and there are about 4 other people, which I'll give a little bit of background. First, there's Cheslin Colby. Cheslin is mixed or colored that's how they say it in his home country. He is South African, so in South Africa, people who are mixed are colored. And he's actually very, very, very good friends with Tommy and Finley, but mostly Tommy because they went to the same primary. He has a lean, muscular build, and he goes to St. Paul. Now we have Madison McKay. She goes to St. Andrews, and she is mostly quiet, but she is dominant when she wants to be. And the third other person is Jake Duffy. He is also at St. Andrews, and he's mostly known as a nerdy guy, as a dual holder, but that's pretty much it. And then we have Jason Rose, who I talked about before. So the meeting starts. Everyone in that room is a dual holder. So some of them are a prefect and a student council member. Some of them are the student council president and the prefect leader. So the meeting starts, and Jason Rose just brings out the topic about the meeting, and it's about Tommy Floyd. Now we have spoken about Tommy. We've talked about how Tommy is he's basically super discriminative. He's racist, homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic. So Jason says that that's not a good environment. Even though they basically live off corruption, they're saying that Tommy is just way too much corruption. And there's actually one person that backs Jason up, and that's Jake. Jake believes in order and not corruption, even though the whole entire student council, BPSC is corruption. He believes in order, elegance, prestige, maintenance, order. He believes that type of stuff. And then Arthur completely whips it back and he says, Tommy has his day. He's a big part of his school. He has known Tommy since he came to secondary school. They've been mates since year 7. So he's talking all of that, and he says that Tommy is a key importance because of his discriminative nature. He helps protect the school from people who try to break the rules. And Cheslin also backs, out the back because he has known Tommy since primary, and he also said that Cheslin actually goes human hunting and slave trading with Tommy literally every month, and they do human hunting literally on Tommy's private island every weekend. So it's basically a deep relationship with when it comes to Cheslin and Tommy. But Jake fights back and he tells Cheslin that that's exactly why Tommy should get kicked out of the corruption world, about the private corruption world, is because he is just way too discriminative for it. So people are arguing, people are just out of the place. Some people want to keep Tommy, some people want Tommy out. Madison says that because of Tommy that the system is way more in check, right? But then Jay comes in and tells the group, and he talks to Arthur personally and says, Arthur, all of your prefects and student council members are white and straight. And the only reason why there's no diversity in your system, in the top part of the hierarchy, is because of Tommy. And Arthur completely agrees with Jake, saying that there's no, gay, black, Hispanic, lesbian, student in prefect system or the council system. And Arthur says that he knows that, but he still wants, Tommy in because, he has known him for a long time. So the meeting becomes a vote, and it's 3-1, meaning Tommy stays. The people who voted for Tommy to stay were Arthur, Cheslin, and Madison. The people who were against Tommy were Jason and Jake. So everyone goes out. Jake goes to his hotel room, but then he sees Arthur and Cheslin telling him to stop. Arthur goes to Jake's ear, whispering to his ear, and he says, make sure you go to wherever you're going with caution. And then Arthur proceeds to punch Jake in the stomach. Then Cheslin goes to Jake and tells him, when Tommy finds out you're trying to kick him out, there's no coming back. And both of them leave. Now, Arthur goes to his hotel room. He sees like everyone there. He sees Frankie, Deer, Fletcher, Tommy. Yeah, basically everyone there. And he tells them what the meeting was about. And Tommy gets so pissed, he punches the wall, leaving like a dent in it. And he tells Arthur that he wants to go out and like jump Jake. Frankie says that Jake goes to a hotel usually at that time. Right now it's like 2 a.m. It's quite late. That Jake goes to a hotel every 2 a.m. Not a hotel, a cafe. A cafe at 2 a.m. So they go outside to find Cheslin already ready with the quad bikes and the dirt bikes, because they know if they take the limousine it's gonna be like too slow. So Arthur and Tommy take the dirt bikes, while Cheslin, Fletcher and Finley take the quad bikes, and they ride out into the night. It's currently half 2 a.m., so it's quite late. And they reach the cafe to find Jake sipping on his coffee, and that's where everything goes down.